Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Finally, after testing out the Coscos makeup yesterday at my photo shoot, I can finally review and share my thoughts on it. Starting off with the foundation, it comes in two variations of shades. That is, blue one is the male one, pinkish one is the female one. Now this foundation is an all-in foundation that can be used without a primer, brightens and even out your skin tone. A soft focus finish enhances photogenic quality, formulated with trans color palette to create a three-dimensional effect. Long-lasting moisturizing effect as well, contains collagen, hyaluronic acid and squalane. And this is translated from rocketnews24.com. So it comes in two shades and the packaging is a tube. So 30 grams of product is in this tube here. This is the male one. The female one's the same, it's just we have the pink design on this side. Inside it is a nozzle, so it's like a squeezy tube, which is really nice. The male one, I'm just gonna swatch it here. The blendability is actually really nice. It is thick. So that's your male color. It is on the ashy side and it is a lot lighter. As you can see, that's my skin. I am tanner in summer as well. When I used it, I did use quite a lot of products for my face, more than usual. That's a female one. I'll just show you the female one before I talk about it more. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the camera too well. So on this side you have the male one, and this is my bare skin in the middle, and then you have the female on this side. So the colors look similar on camera, however, if you were to look in person, you'll notice that the female one has a slightly pink undertone and the male one has a slightly warm undertone. But yeah, both colors are really ashy. If you own a Korean BB cream, the color is very similar, so that greyish ash color. So I would say the foundation is more suitable for people with lighter skin or paler skin, not on the medium beige side. So probably natural beige you would get away with it. Anything darker is going to be very obvious. So like it says, it claims to be without a primer, brightens and even out your skin tone. Yes, it does. Definitely did brighten up my skin because the color is very ashy and light. It did even out my skin tone. The coverage I would say would be medium, and it is buildable to full. So you just pack it on. Skin wise, it will be more targeted and suitable for normal to combination skin and potentially maybe oily skin as well. However, oily skin will need a powder, and I'll talk about the compact later. For oily skin and combination skin is that it will accentuate your pores. So I would recommend wearing a primer so your pores are minimized and diminished, and then layer the foundation over, so that way your pores aren't really accentuated. For dry skin, I don't really recommend this because it will show up the patches. I covered my pimple with this and I noticed that it was very dry. You can see the cracks around it, which wasn't really appealing. In terms of longevity, it is really long lasting. It did last me the whole day, however that was with help of the compact. It does set to a dewy matte, I would say, because it is on the sticky side when it sets, and because it's sticky, you know, when you take flash photography, the light will bounce off your skin and you'll just look slightly shiny because of the stickiness. In terms of moisturizing, it is somewhat moisturizing. I didn't feel any discomfort when I was wearing it. It didn't feel too heavy despite the thick consistency. Yeah, so it's not too bad of a foundation. Like I said earlier, I do recommend it for people with lighter skin. I mean, us cosplayers like to look on the lighter side, so I do like this foundation. However, I would like it color wasn't too ashy, and also I didn't have to use so much because I used quite a lot yesterday for my shoot, and I was using foundation brush, and I've noticed that because of the thick consistency, it does kind of set into your lines. However, if you have something like a sponge, just to dab it over, or use the foundation brush and just go pat 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 to blend it out, you won't have it settling in your lines, especially because I have a lot of wrinkle lines here, and the foundation was like but after just blending it with a sponge or a beauty blender, it did help a lot. So yeah, that's the foundation, and retails for 1,600 Yen, which is around $18 Australian dollars, I think around 14 USDs. I would classify this to be on par with drugstore foundation, but in saying that, I think for the price you are probably able to get a drugstore foundation that is possibly even better and more suitable for your skin. So yeah, something to consider. Personally, I would use other foundations than this. So then moving on to the next thing is the powder, and this is called the Clear Rank Up powder, and there's 11 gram of product, and the color is in Korea Clear, and it retails 1,500 Yen, so that's around 17 Australian dollars or 14 USD depending on exchange rate. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it. The packaging is really disappointing. It's very cheap plastic, and if you looked closely, I don't know if my camera will pick it up, you'll notice that the sticker they put here does not match the case. It's slightly on the yellow side. Yeah, what else is more disappointing is that this is the inside. There's no mirror and there's no sponge that came with it, and if you look closely at my compact as well, it looks like the pan is gonna fall off, so it doesn't seem like the glue is glued on properly. So the packaging is actually very disappointing. I mean, I would expect something a lot better considering they were gathering ideas of what an ideal makeup would be for cosplayers, and we would definitely want a mirror. A mirror is something that all compacts should have, and it's really disappointing. Moving on to the powder, the formula is really nice. It is a bit on the chalky, dusty side. So let me just swatch it, and this is what it looks like. And on the skin, yeah, so you don't really see it. It's a bit on the white side. For this type of powder, I would definitely recommend a sponge rather than a brush, because when I was using a brush, it went everywhere. It's very dusty. So my face is a bit shiny at the moment. I'm just gonna give you a quick demonstration of how it looks like. So just pour the product like that, and dab. As you can see, it's a very white powder that blended out. And that, so you see my face is completely matte, it's not shiny. This product claims to boost lasting power of your makeup, a fine powder with smooth velvety touch. Coated particles achieve a naturally lustrous clear finish, soft focus finish, enhanced photogenic quality. Formulated with trans color powder to create three-dimensional effect as well. Long-lasting formula with long-lasting moisturizing effect. I think they just copy-pasted this for the ad. I mean, a powder cannot be moisturizing at all. It will show up your dry patches. It does give a soft finish. As you can see, my face feels like there's a filter on it, like Made To or something, and you use like the beauty mode, and it just makes your skin very soft. That's why I feel like. So you can see my skin's very shiny here and oily because it's really hot at the moment, and this is the face with the powder, and you can tell the difference. It will make your skin a bit lighter. Yeah, overall I do like the formula. I mean, it is very soft. When I touch it, it's just like it's nice, and it does last the whole day, and my face doesn't feel oily. I have combination skin, and this really did last the whole day. My face wasn't shiny, and it doesn't cake, and it does really set these foundations. Yeah, so it's definitely matte, and it does give a really nice soft finish. As you can see, it's like a filter on it, and the touch is very soft, velvety, and it doesn't make your face shiny and absorbs oil really well. And I didn't even need to touch up yesterday, and it held my foundation really well. So the downside I would say to this is that it is very powdery. Like, if you were to drop this, it's gonna shatter. So the formula is definitely great. I would recommend the formula. However, the packaging is just, yeah. Also, I can't fit a sponge in here as well. It doesn't fit. So you're gonna have to carry a sponge separately, which is really bad as well, because the sponge is gonna get contaminated and it's not nice at all. Yeah, so that's the clear rank up powder.